Hello. Hello, fellow VOD watchers. Only you could be this early. Let's play the music. How do I shuffle play this? Here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get the YouTube chat in my OBS. It's here. Docs, custom browser docs, YouTube chat. Good. You're in class right now? Focus on your classes. Focus on your classes. I'll make a recap video of this stream. You don't have to be watching in class. You goober. Pay attention. It is tree time. Hello, Ghosty Moth. No, it's boring. Well, I can't stop you. Welcome to the stream, Young. Okay, music is up. What am I missing? Oh, yes, pinging that I am live. That would be a good thing. That would be a good thing. Let me quickly send out a little ping for my stream on my server. Exclamation mark Discord if you're on Twitch, or scrolling down to the description of the stream if you are on YouTube. There is a server you can get alerted when I am live. Okay. Shiny Alpha Eevee seems obtainable now after what happened, lol. What did transpire, Ghosty Moth? What made you change your mind on Shiny Alpha Eevee? The fact that you got a double Shiny Alpha Blissey back-to-back, is that it? Good morning, Kay. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the stream. Have you watched Star Wars? I am born in 1999. It's kind of difficult not having watched Star Wars when you are from my generation. I said it was hard, not impossible. Old? Goddamn. I'm getting called a boomer by chat already. We've been streaming for 2 minutes and 59 seconds. I'm getting called a boomer by chat. Excellent. Well, here we go. We're so back. It's the tree checks. I've not done this in a good bit. Last stream was 11 days ago. And I've done a little bit of offline. But most of my offline time was actually spent in distortions. Which means getting brand new Cherim checks here. Thank you, young Rodom. I'm glad you like the voice. I was thinking, you know, it'd be interesting to do a sort of experiment where I do one of these streams and recaps, but kind of like ASMR, just for fun. Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. You have crazy distortion luck? Oh, I have even more distortion luck coming up. I have 2 more shiny distortion clips that I need to put into videos. Don't find anything cool, I'm watching ads. Oh yeah, we got ads on Twitch. All good. I'm not planning on finding any cool shinies right now. I'm just gonna hang out here with Gumbo. How's that? Don't forget to drink water. Hold on, let me mute for a second. All right. Ads on Twitch aside should be ending sometime soon. Thank you for your patience. I have no space to put my Stardust because I am suffering from this problem that we call being rich, where I have a full stack of 999 Stardust in my boxes. I'm gonna put some shards in here as well. Can we be Switch friends? I'm good, thank you. Because when Switch friends start playing games, it like does pop-ups on the screen and everything. I find that to be a little bit annoying, so I don't actually have Switch friends on the console. I prefer just because I'm recording my game, right? So I don't really have any. I don't really want any distractions on the footage. That would be a little annoying to me. What's your favorite Pokemon? Tough choice. I would say Sneasel and Spheal are some of my favorites for sure. I know my favorite shiny Pokemon specifically is Giratina in its is it origin form, the worm. That I think is the sickest shiny in all of Pokemon. Shiny Giratina for sure. So, we're continuing to fly all the way to this island here. There's no Cherim or Cherubi trees on the island. However, this island has one thing that interests me. It is an island full of shaking rocks, and the shaking rocks all contain Graveler. There are no Geodudes in the rocks, exclusively Graveler. And for the challenge that I'm doing, I have not yet found a shiny Graveler from an ore deposit. So that's something that I would like to do. I don't think I clicked the button for the trees. Here. So, I've not streamed in some time. I need to get used to the voice once again. And not strain my voice immediately within the first bit of streaming. I hope everyone is doing okay. Hope you've been having a good week. Maybe you found some cool shiny Pokemon. If you found something exciting, feel free to let me know. What have you guys been up to? Are you hunting anything in particular? This might be a little bit higher energy for the playlist compared to everything else. I'm gonna put this in a different playlist. And then I'm gonna skip this one. It's a cool song. I love it, but it's a little too high energy for what we're doing right now. This is a brand new playlist, so I need to fine-tune things. Oh, the music is muted. Oh, you guys didn't have the music the whole time. Well, that's fine. Cool. There you go. You get music now. I completely missed that. Let me remove this from that playlist. Yeah, there we go. Apologies, you didn't have music. how much shiny Banneries you have. So, while doing the shiny Cheren quest, I have found, I think, 18 Bannery. But if you count in total, I have over a full box of Bannery. I have, I think, 31 Bannery now, or 32. Ooh. Ellie, you're shiny hunting Snivy in Pokemon White. That is a bit of a difficult hunt. That is a bit of a difficult hunt. I wish you luck. You got a shiny Tentacool, young Rotom. That's nice, that's nice. A very nice shiny. The colors are great. You are searching MMOs and got a random shiny Teddiursa on the way to one. Congrats, Joe. Green teddy bear. Shiny hunting all the megas for ZA. Indeed. I think I'm covered when it comes to shiny alpha Lopunny. I don't need any more of those. So that's one mega that I have plenty of. We'll see about the rest. There's a bunch of really cool Pokemon that you could get as shiny alphas in PLA, then turn into megas. Some examples that come to mind: shiny alpha Gengar to turn into a mega would be really cool. Shiny alpha Scizor as an alpha, that would be really cool. Scizor is already an amazing shiny alpha, so making that into a mega Pokemon is even cooler. Again, so the music wasn't playing for you guys for some time, but this is a new playlist. We're trying it for the first time on stream today. I made a playlist, just kind of like threw a lot of things into it. Some of the songs will not be the vibe, so I'm just going to be changing the playlist as we go. Bit experimental today. Give one to Purple Cliff? I mean, some people have already tagged Purple Cliff under some of my shorts, where I found like shiny Bannery or shiny alpha Lopunny. If Purple Cliff wants a shiny alpha Lopunny, I'll give him one, you know? But he hunted for his own, and that one definitely has more value for sure. Joe, welcome to the followers, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the Survey Corps. Over on the Twitch side. After being in the YouTube chat. Much appreciated. Wait a minute. This is the same MMO with the same shaking tree. I think I just did the same run twice. Like, I didn't go back to town. I teleported to camp and then teleported back to the tree again. Oopsie. You are shiny hunting all Distortion exclusives. I wish you luck, Vicky, especially with the Distortions that have starters in them. That is a big hurdle. Personally, I was able to find... Wake up. There you go. I was able to find 2 shiny Sneasels, both female, so one of them will be evolved to a Weavile. This one specifically will be evolved to a Weavile. I'm not tackling any of the other maps yet, but it's not something I'm particularly looking forward to. It's a good hunch to have on the back as a sort of like AFK thing, but my god, it is so time consuming to get those hunts. It's a very difficult hunt. Because you are going to phase on starter Pokemon when you are actually not wanting to find any of those. Because they're so easy to get otherwise. So far gotten Magnemite and Magneton. Very nice. Now hunting Sneasel for about 3 weeks. Very nice. Some pretty good finds. Magnemite and Magneton. You could have phased on a Magnezone. It's a bit unlikely because it's fully evolved, so it spawns a bit less, but there was the possibility that you found a shiny Magnezone. That is kind of scary. Yes, Joe, the different maps have different distortion rares. The map that I'm on right now has Sneasel and Weavile as its only 2 spawns, which is fine, because it means 9 out of 10 times you'll get a Sneasel, and then the remaining 10% of the time will be a Weavile. Other maps, you're not so lucky, because in other maps you may run into a starter Pokemon, like a Cyndaquil. But Cyndaquil, or Rowlet, or Oshawott have no interest to you for shiny hunting because you can just find them in other places, in massive mass outbreaks. It's much, much easier to fight them, to find them in massive mass outbreaks. So you don't want to find them in a distortion, but you will. And it sucks, because there's a chance you get a shiny of the wrong line, like a Rowlet instead of a Cranidos or a Shieldon. That's why they're so rare. Livestream is lagging? Is that for anyone else or just for you? Let me know if the livestream is lagging. I'm seeing no dropped frames on my end. You wish me happiness. Thank you, Kay. I am pretty happy. I'd say it's working. Not looking forward to the Porygon line and the dinosaurs? Yeah. Those are contested by the starter spawns. Definitely going to be a hurdle. And then you don't really need to go hunt for Scizor. Like, you could do it if you want to say that you got every distortion rare. But realistically, why would you go and hunt for a distortion Scizor when you could just grab a Scyther, even a shiny Alpha Scyther from the static spawn, and it would be completely okay. It is not lagging for you, it's fine? Okay, so that is on your end, Andre. Quick Mime Juniors checked. I'm gonna go say hi to the Togekiss. I would love to find a shiny Togekiss on the map again. I found one, but I was not recording at the time, which makes it very awkward for the video that I've planned, because I have no footage of finding this thing. I'd love for this to be shiny right here. This flying Togekiss. Nope, not shiny. Yo, Warmaster, welcome. You don't want to hunt Scizor? You have like 10 Scythers. Yeah, that's understandable. Like, you know, the only reason you would possibly hunt for Distortion Rare Scizor is for bragging rights. Because you could get the same exact Pokemon 10 times easier by just doing what I'm doing, essentially. Going into the map, teleporting to the tree, and checking Scyther. Super easy. You'll get a shiny Alpha in, like, you know, no time. God. Hi, Baneri. Hello, Baneri. Let's see if this outbreak gives us anything. So far, we actually haven't found a shiny Baneri in a Baneri outbreak. They've all been random. All 18 of them. You're gonna lurk as you get ready to run errands early soon? No worries, thank you for the lurk, War Master. So yeah, you just do this. And then you listen to the sound, because you can't really see through the trees. You just listen. If the Scyther sparkles, then you get a shiny Scyther. Congrats. You can now get a Scizor. Not that difficult, right? So... do you ever get exhaustion from repeating the same process to get a shiny, or the feeling is rewarding? I feel like the repetition makes it rewarding in the end. Like, obviously there's moments where repetition is a little too much, which is why I've been doing things a tiny bit differently over time. It's not exactly the same route, not exactly the same shinies. Like, for example, if you removed every Pokemon from the route that I'm taking and left exclusively the Cherrim trees and nothing else, it would be boring. But I have the opportunity to phase on 18 Baniri, and then it's fine, you know? Distortion hunting doesn't really get boring for me because it's definitely the most AFK type of hunting you can do in this game. So distortion hunting is actually a bit of a comfy hunt. You just watch YouTube videos and check if the distortion popped every now and then. Cherubi? No shinies yet, Lida. No shinies yet. We started 20 minutes ago, so I didn't get too many runs going yet. But that's okay. That means you can be here for the first one. No shaking rocks. We're going home. Again, no shinies from the Baniris. The Baniri outbreak does not give me shinies, but the random spawns do. Very interesting. It was your first long hunt? Yeah, 170 hours is definitely a longer hunt for sure. Probably like pretty over odds for that. I'm assuming you have perfect Dex and Charm. I got a hunt that took so long on DS. I played Pokemon Black, and I hunted for I wanted either a Yamask or a Sandile. So I hunted in the ruins. It was single encounters, so I did not have a double encounter opportunity, and it took 25,000 encounters to get a shiny. I was so happy to finally be over with that hunt. Why Cherrim? I don't have the command on. I don't have the command over on the YouTube side. Basically, I'm doing a challenge, right? The challenge is, can I find every single shiny in the map? Can I find every single shiny in the map without evolving anything? So like, you have to find every Pokemon as a shiny directly in the wild. And so I have to find Cherrim without finding a Cherubi. Which is the most time-consuming part of the challenge with distortion. 100%. This guy's cheating. He's turning. Oh, there's one goober left over there. Be gone. Alright. Do you have any tips for hunting Hisuian Zorua? Same as with every other Pokemon that can be found in massive mass outbreaks, my advice to you is to get the shiny charm, perfect the dex entry if you haven't, and then you're gonna want to go either here in the Fieldlands or in the Alabaster Icelands. Both of these locations can have massive mass outbreaks of Zorua, and just keep looking for them. You'll get it eventually. If you're looking specifically for a shiny alpha, you're going to want to learn something called permutations. Found an alpha Cherim while waiting for distortions. The odds of that, I think, are like 0.4% on a shaking tree. Give me a moment. I will check for you. Nothing here. I will check for you. So there's an interactive map on Cerebi.net. You're able to go to any map in PLA and see the spawns in each location. So in this case, from a tree in the Fieldlands specifically, Cherim as an alpha has a 0.76% chance to spawn. How do you unlock massive mass outbreaks? Finish the game. You finish the game and then there is a quest to unlock them. Do you think anyone has memorized all of the permutations? You don't need to. There's a website with all the permutations listed, but they're not hard to remember. I can do permutations off the top of my head, because you basically just need to do something different every time by a tiny bit. Just do one thing a little bit different, and you get new spawns. It's really easy. What is the first shiny that you found? I mean, the very first shiny that I found is kind of a lot of people's first shiny, which is the shiny Gyarados from Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's a very easy one because it's a free shiny. Like, it's 100% chance to get that shiny. The first shiny that I got in a Pokemon game that wasn't guaranteed is shiny Ho-Oh that I hunted for. And that was a really, really cool hunt that took me like over a decade to finish. I started hunting it as a teenager and finished it as an adult. So that's my answer. Shiny Ho-Oh in Pokemon Heart Gold. That. Why does the creature want me dead? Mean Shellos. Very mean Shellos. Be gone. Ow. You don't need to finish. You don't need to finish every single thing in the game, Lida. You need to finish the main storyline, which is removing the space-time rift above the Mount Coronet. Once you finish the main story of the game, then you can unlock massive mass outbreaks. It's post-game content. And so is the fight that you are describing. No trees shaking. Yours was shiny Gulpin. Cute shiny. a nice blue. Shinx. I'm good. I'm good on Shinx, thank you. Nice to see everyone. Did you get here on the stream because I posted a short and it had the little live badge next to it? Because I'm currently streaming? I'm assuming that's what it is, because I see a lot of new faces around here today, so it's very cool. I'm glad to see you all. Who gives you the quest and where? Mai. And she should tell you in the village. Like, it's pretty much impossible to miss. You just finish the game and then Mai, this person here, this person will tell you that there is something that you need to investigate. Got a notification? Thank you for having notifications on. Check on the shiny Alpha Scyther, not shiny. Yours was Magcargo from one of those rifts in Uzu. Wormhole Wednesday! Those are very high shiny odds. It's a nice way to get started with shiny hunting if you want some quick results. You want to get your first shiny, do some wormhole hunting. It can go up to like 30% something. 30 to 40% shiny odds. Crazy. One of your friends found a shiny Dugtrio and then killed it with a mega boosted bite from Aerodactyl. Why would you mega evolve into a shiny? Why would you mega evolve when you're trying to catch a shiny? Oh, you know, let me give my Pokemon more power. Oops, it's dead. You might have the quest then, but you completely forgot. Well, you can always check your quests if you open your map. Kricketune outbreak. That was like 7 years ago. Gotcha. You didn't even know it was a shiny Magcargo until later? Was that your first time seeing Magcargo as a Pokemon? Like, you saw the pink and you were like, yeah, that's about right. That seems normal. Let's go see those bugs real quick. Little Kricketoons. Kricketoons are surprisingly small. The alpha is pretty big, but the regular ones here... Especially this one. Hey, man. There we go. A nice and easy first shiny of the stream. Can we get two in the same outbreak? Whoa. Aha! Ole! No shiny Sneasel again? Already hear that. Well, we got a shiny. We got a shiny. I forgot to clip. Oops. There we go. Forgot to hit the button to record the shiny that we got. You are currently hunting a shiny Pikachu. I wish you good luck. In which game and with what method, if I may ask? What is the name of the virtual Pokemon colored red and blue? Porygon. That is its name. It's called Porygon. P-O-R-Y-G-O-N. Although chat already got there before me. Well done, chat. One of your friends did not know what the move Final Gambit did and one-shot a shiny Veluza. It had it coming. Veluza's a pest. I'm sorry to say, Veluza is a pest. That shiny deserved to die. Is Cherrim your last shiny? It kind of is. So, for the challenge that I'm doing, I'm missing a handful of Pokemon, right? Let me quickly show you. These are the totals. They're not up to date. Hold on, I need to... Let me go to the next song real quick. Remove this one from the playlist. Put this here. There we go. So... You can see the numbers next to me right now. 73, 15, 8 out of 13. That's no longer up to date. I currently have caught... What is it? Is it 9? Plus Weavile, plus... Licky, plus... Weavile, Licky. I'm counting the ones that I haven't evolved yet, right? I have a second Sneasel, I have a second Lickitung, and I have a second... Well, that one I haven't posted yet, so I can't tell you. So I am missing one Distortion Pokemon, and then I can evolve everything and finish 13 out of 13 in the Distortions. I am missing 2 Pokemon in the Fieldlands, outside of Distortions. Snorlax and Cherrim. Snorlax and Cherrim. Those are the 2 I have left to find. But I'm also doing the Static Alphas. And for that, Shiny Alpha Snorlax is missing. So I will do 2 of those in one go. Shiny Alpha Snorlax will fill slot number 74. And then Cherrim will be the last one. And yes, if you plan to shiny hunt literally anything in PLA, start by perfecting its dex entry, please. It's very important. Start by perfecting the dex entry. Don't be lazy about it. You will get better luck by doing this, and then you will be able to get your shiny Pokemon. My partner is... Oh, Snorlax. My partner is making garlic confit. It smells wonderful. There is a smell of cooked garlic in the kitchen. Okay. Looking forward to trying it. The Snorlax is a shiny that I don't have yet. At all. But I will get the shiny alpha, so I'm not in a rush to get a shiny Snorlax, if you understand what I mean. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to chase specifically a shiny Snorlax, because I need the shiny alpha anyway. But if I get a shiny Snorlax, that puts me at 74 out of 75. Alright, that's gone. Let's keep going. We got like 20 Silicobras in Scarlet. Was that because there was an outbreak? Yes, there was. There was an event for Silicobra, I remember. Year of the Snake, right? With, Ekans, Silicobra, and something else. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there was an event boosting the shinies for those. No shake, no shake. Infernape not shiny. No shake, no shake. There's an outbreak here. What is this? It's doof. Alright, I can make some time for some doofs. Actually, they only have berries. So no, I don't, because there's no second wave. I'm looking for a shiny alpha Bidoof. But this cannot have a second wave because it has berries. I'll just farm the berries and then move on. Whatever. Goodbye. Is Ike your name? It is not. I am mysterious. I have chosen an alias online. My real name is Calvin. I prefer people call me Ike. Dream Shiny Alpha is Wurmple? Yes, the Purple! Purple is so cool. You can believe you're lagging right now. I believe it too. Oh hey, congrats on your shiny Munchlax, by the way. I saw that you sent a message earlier and I thought it was in response to... when we were talking about our favorite shinies, but congrats. Let's see. What is over there? We got 3 outbreaks to check out. Feel! Shiny Feel! Yes! I love shiny Feel! Look at this goober. Aww! Yay! I love shiny Feel! Gumbo's one of my favorites. What an absolute goober! Let's go! Yeah! Those aren't Spheals. Those are ugly. Get out. You're no Spheal. I only want the orbs. Get the orbs. I feel like the music might be a tiny bit loud. Is it? I'll lower the music a tiny bit, guys. Feel free to let me know if the audio is off. There's a Spheal over there. I was wondering where the outbreak was going. Are you gonna get to 3K today? Yeah, absolutely. New horde? No? What? There's still a Spheal? Where the hell has the other Spheal gone? What? There is a Spheal. There? No. What are you doing here, dude? Why are you here? The outbreak is all the way out here. What? The outbreak is over there. 82 meters away. That is absurd. What are you doing, Spheal? Alright, it's just a bunch of creatures. I'm out of here. Spheal knows no bounds. I agree. Yeah, this Spheal just does not care. It just keeps going. It rolls. It rolls and it rolls and it rolls. What is the MMO quest called? You could just... If you don't know where to get it, you could Google how to unlock massive mass outbreaks and you would get an answer. I don't remember the exact name. I could... Hold on. In there somewhere, right? Is it a request? Massive mass outbreak... a new anomaly. That is it. That is it. A new anomaly. That is the quest that you need to do. Daybreak? I think Daybreak is the end of that quest line. It starts with a new anomaly, and then it goes into massive mass outbreaks in the different maps until Daybreak. Say to me a shiny Pokemon... say to me a Pokemon and I shiny hunt him. Magikarp. Go fishing. Fish for a Magikarp and then get Gyarados. And I'm saying Magikarp because Magikarp is a Pokemon that has been in every single Pokemon game ever. So you should be able to hunt it in whatever game you're playing. There is a second wave on this outbreak. So we could be getting Alpha Cricketots. That would be pretty cool. New horde? It is! Okay. Guys, we're going to do a thing called permutations. I'm going to pause here, and we're going to be shiny hunting this. Perfect! We even have the maximum number of spawns there for the second wave. Okay, this is great. This is great. So guys, here's what's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna go recatch that Spheal. I'm closing the game. I didn't save, okay? When I entered the map, I did not save. This is okay. In the game, in PLA specifically, there is a feature that most people don't know about. It is called a backup save. A backup save is an automatic save that happens when you enter the map and when you teleport to different camps. So, in this case, I didn't save manually when I entered the map, but the game saved for me. I'm going to hold specific buttons on this screen. I'm going to hold up, X, B. And when I hold up XB, it loads this menu here. You see in the bottom right, it says load backup save file. This save is different from my manual save. This is an automatic save that happened when I first entered the map. And you can see, I am now in a massive mass outbreak. And to prove to you that this has worked correctly, I will now find shiny Spheal. There it is. Right? So this is the save from before. This is the same save as from when I entered the map. But now, with the help of the backup save, the outbreak that I wanted to find with the Cricketots is still here. I'm now going to go there and save manually in front of it. You could have saved your shiny Burmy, that's right. When you fail a shiny in PLA, this feature will let you reclaim it easily. So this is a very important thing to remember. I will say the combination once again. It is up, X, B at the same time. Okay? Up, X, B on the title screen. When you do up, X, B, you will load the backup save. What changes the backup save? Teleporting to a camp that has take a rest or do some crafting below it. So these camps, they're camps that have like a tent, there's Professor Laventon, there's a crafting station. Every time you teleport to one of these, the backup save is updated. This includes when you first enter the map, because technically you are teleporting to a camp when you enter the map. Okay? And now that I've used the backup save, I went back in time, basically, and the outbreak of Cricketots is still here. It's just over this hill. Right there. Now I can save. This is a pretty obscure mechanic. Not a lot of people know about this one. So, we are now sat in front of an outbreak that we know does not have a shiny. Why? Because in this game, if you do the same actions, you will get the same result in most of the Pokemon that you will encounter. So in this case, we have an outbreak that contains a certain number of Cricketots and Cricketoons. If we catch them one by one, we will not get a shiny. If we change things, we might. This is called permutations. I'm going to reintroduce this. I'm going to remove the Eevee from this and reset the counter for permutations. Which is, I believe, this one. No. Hold on. Oh, it's these, isn't it? Yes. So let me get that back down to 0. Okay. We're now going to be permuting for a shiny alpha. It will not be an Eevee, so let's get the Eevee out of here. And then move this down to here. Okay, thank you for your patience. It would probably help a lot of people. I might put it in the video, but it's a bit complicated to explain in a video where I'm also explaining Day 19 of Shiny Cherrim, etc., etc. So, this has to be its own video. And I could make a long video about this, and I probably will. Right? There's a lot of things people don't know about this game that I could definitely help people with. So, manual save. We are now sat in front of this outbreak. This outbreak here will not result in a shiny Pokemon if I do the outbreak normally. Instead, we are going to be trying something different. If you are new to this, welcome to the wondrous world of permutations. A permutation is when you despawn multiple Pokemon at the same time instead of just one. What I just did here is I scared multiple Pokemon, which normally makes them run away and despawn at their own time, right? They run away, and eventually they go, okay, bye-bye now. I do not go live every day now. Normally they take their own time, they disappear at different moments because I hit them at different times with the berries. But if I teleport, like I did, if I teleport to a camp, suddenly all of the panicked Pokemon get despawned at the moment I teleport. Which means new spawns in the second wave. Because this has now changed the RNG of this outbreak. These are going to be running all over the place. Pray that I find the shiny quickly before I lose my mind. Okay. And now we have... These are different from the first time I did the outbreak. These are different Pokemon. It's the same species, but they are different genders, different levels, different moves, different stats. Right? And so we didn't get a shiny here, but we could have. We could have. So permutation number 1 is complete. Permutation number 2 is also complete. We actually just did the second one, because the first time that I did the outbreak, that counts as a permutation. There's a lot of these that we can do, and I will show you what that looks like in just a moment. I need to count the number of Pokemon in this outbreak. I need to count how many are in the outbreak, and then I will show you a tracker that I use to keep track of the permutations. Eventually, this will lead to me getting a shiny alpha Pokemon, or running out of options and not getting it. But it is very likely that I will get a shiny alpha Pokemon before I'm done with this outbreak. So let me do the outbreak normally, and I will count. 1, 2. Oh, they moving. It's gonna be annoying. 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. There are 9 Pokemon in this outbreak. Okay? So, I'm now going to open a tool called a permutation tracker. It looks like this. It looks like this. This is a permutation tracker. It counts the number of steps that I need to take to get a different second wave of Pokemon every time I do the outbreak. This looks confusing to beginners. It's actually quite simple. I will explain this to you in simple terms. Every time there is a C on the board, that means catch 1. What it doesn't really mean, though, is that you have to catch 1. It just means make 1 Pokemon go away and disappear from the outbreak. Okay? Through whatever method you want, take 1 Pokemon and remove it from this equation. Hold on, I'll finish my explanation. So, oh, that smells amazing. And then the colored blocks with KO, that means remove 2, 3, or 4 from the equation. Okay? So in this case, I know there's 9 Pokemon. The top line with C, 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 that just means remove them all one by one. And here I'm going to do a 2 KO. So this and this does not work. Damn it. So with these Pokemon, you can see I can't really battle multiple of them at the same time. It doesn't really work, right? They're very scared Pokemon. So it's really difficult to battle multiple of them. However, what I can do is despawn a certain number of them with a different method called passive permutations. I'm just going to slowly make my way over. And I'm going to do this. Berry, berry. This scares 2 of them. Now I teleport. They disappear. These 2 Pokemon that I just hit are gone. In the tool on the left, this is a 2 KO. This is KO KO, right? A block of 2 that says KO on both of them just happened. In my list, that would be number 17. Number 17 is I made 1 disappear, and then I made 2 disappear at the same time. Now all I have to do is make all of the rest of the outbreak disappear one at a time, and this will be a permutation. And every time I do one of these lines, I get a new set of alpha Pokemon at the end. And each new set is potentially a shiny. It's a bit complicated for a shiny hunting method. It has a lot of nuance to it. But the gist of it is, do something different, get something different at the end. Simple as that. So now I remove the permutation tracker. This is permutation number 3. And we get to check this brand new set of alphas. We do not get a shiny. And we keep going. That's called permutation hunting. Cool how that works? Yeah, it's like a unique quirk of this game. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have garlic-flavored bread in front of me, and I'm going to eat it before it gets cold. Give me just a moment, guys. I'll be right back. Yes, Vicky, permutations are easier with aggressive Pokemon because you can battle multiple of them at the same time. Guys, this garlic bread is so good. Oh my god. Alright, I'm back. So, let's try another different permutation. When doing permutations, you can use berries to your advantage because they group up the Pokemon. Small disadvantage for me is that I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get this outbreak done in such a terrible location. There's actually no bushes. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's try this. So I hit 3. Those 3 are gone. Let me remove the banner. Oop. There we go. Those 3 are gone. So when I come back, I'm going to start counting. We should be adding up to 9. So we're currently at 3 despawned. And if it worked properly, we should have 6 left. Here we go. One, 2, Pokemon, I swear. 3, 4, 5. Where has number 6 gone? It's here. Excellent. And 6. Okay. So that worked. And now we get a new horde. There's new Pokemon. And no shiny. I don't know, Andre. I don't stream every day. So, I don't have a schedule. I'm not sure when I go live. I usually go live... I go live around the same time, so you can check my channel at the same time tomorrow and see if I'm live. But I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. Do they work only for massive mass outbreaks, or do they work for normal ones too? They work for normal ones too. The thing is, there is much less incentive to do this on a normal outbreak, because you don't get a second wave, and without the second wave, you only get new Pokemon after the last different step that you've done. So let me bring up the tracker again. Here, have a look at this. So, you see how step number 4, line number 4 says 4KO and then catch everything else. And then line number 14 is 4KO, then 2KO, then catch everything else. In this case, 4KO and then catch everything will have the same spawns for half of the outbreak as 4KO, then 2KO, then catch the rest. This means that is not worth it. You are getting like 2 or 3 new spawns in that new step, right? But if there's a second wave, those 6 or 7 alpha Pokemon are always completely new. Could you also do permutations with the alpha spawns? Same thing. You could, but you would only get you would only get 2 or 3 new alphas at most. Not worth it. So, the interest of doing this method on a massive mass outbreak is that every single line in this list, which keeps going, by the way, there's 50 of them right now, right? Every line in this list, right now for me, is 7 new alpha Pokemon that I can look at. You gotta go tomorrow, you will return with the shiny. Alright, Andre, thank you for being here. Colmare, what's up? Today you permuted a shiny alpha Mamoswine. Congratulations. Congratulations. Mamoswine has a gender difference as well, so if you get the static alpha Mamoswine as a shiny one day, you could still get something new out of it. I would like to try something this permutation. I would like to try something. You notice there is something a little different about one of these Kricketots, which is that it isn't a Kricketot, it's a Kricketune. Yeah? This one, pay attention. Come here. There we go. I want to see if it's also passive and will also despawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all of them. Congrats, Colmare. Full line. That's really cool. You just got PLA recently. There's a lot you don't know. Yeah, that's fair. Also, this is like a post-game mechanic. So, it's obscure, uses the RNG system of the game and its post-game. This is something that you wouldn't really know about unless you went to a stream like mine or the Micel, who's one of the researchers behind this method. One of the premier experts on permutations. So, if that worked, we should have 5 left to catch. Let's see. One. 2. Uh-oh. 3. 4. Now this is no good. We do not have 5 left. However, we can still salvage this and get a new opportunity out of this. So this is even more advanced, but now I'm going to present to you a technique called a ghost permutation. You see that cricket tot over there? It's the only one left in the outbreak. I am now going to fly so far away that it is unloaded by the game. If you are 120 units from an outbreak or more, like this, 169 here, the Pokemon in it are not loaded. Their models are not here. The memory of the game doesn't really remember them currently. I'm going to approach again, and the game is going to remember that there is an outbreak here, and it will try to put back all of the Pokemon in it. It will go, okay, here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. But there's a problem. There is a problem. There are no 4 Pokemon here, only 1. So when this happens, the game is then going to calculate, here's 1, and it puts this guy back in, and then 2, and then the RNG moves forward, 3, the RNG moves forward, and 4, and the RNG moves forward again. The game does calculations, which makes the RNG change. Even though this guy is still the same, the Cricketots that come after will be different. Hello, Miss L. Welcome to the stream. This is what we're after. We're going for an Alpha Cricketot in this outbreak. No luck here. And unfortunately, the 4KO that I tried did not work. So I'm guessing there's something wrong with... Well, no, actually, there isn't something wrong with the Cricket tune. There's something wrong with one of the hits I did. This is an advanced thing that you can do with these outbreaks, and it adds a lot of complexity to them if you try to do all of the ghost permutations as well. But they're actually not that difficult to do. They are not that difficult to do. Let me quickly adjust the outbreak tool here. There we go, the tracker. Good. And now we're going to start doing this outbreak a little more aggressively, which is I'm going to be using backup saves, and I'm going to be doing this efficiently. I was mostly just explaining for you guys, but now we're going to do the outbreak kind of like at normal speed, which is hopefully pretty fast. So here I'm going to go for a different attempt at a 4KO. Unlikely to work, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, I always have new ways to get new spawns, so I'm not worried about it. Permutation number 5. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. This is an attempt at a 4 KO, because I hit all of them. If the 4 KO worked, we have 5 left in the outbreak. One, two, three, 4, and there's 6. Okay. 5 and 6. So in this case, same thing. But now I'm leaving 2, not 1. And because of that, it's different. So we get different spawns. That's the rule of thumb when it comes to permutations. Make it different, you get new spawns. Every time you do a unique thing in an outbreak that's different from the last, new spawns. How's the hunting been today? Been alright. It's been alright. I got a Spheal before this this Kricketot outbreak. Right over there, there's a Spheal outbreak. And the second wave is not alphas or anything, it's not Whalmer. I don't know why I want to say Whalmer. It's Celio. But I got a shiny Spheal from that. So pretty nice. I love Spheal. Spheal is a good guy. You horde? Oops. Okay, no shiny. You need to go, but you're trying to come to the next live stream. Thank you, Leadertom. Thank you for being here, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Good luck on your shiny Alpha Kricketot. Thank you, Vicky. Bimke. I would really like the permutation tracker to have a simple counter at the top that just says number of permutations that you've ticked. It's a good website, but it has a few things that just could be so much better for just quality of life purposes, I guess. The ordering of the permutations and the... You're just gonna run into me and see me, aren't you? Okay, not very perceptive, this creature. We're fine. The 4KO did not work. Multiple times, in fact. Let's try and get them all to line up here. We're gonna try a different method for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I teleport. We'll see if this works. It's not a guarantee, but this is a different way to try and get these despawns. I suspect that the Kricketune is the cause of, you know, why it's a little bit finicky. Could also just be a timing thing, but generally this method gives me slightly tighter timing, so we'll see if it works for getting the 4KO. One. 2. 4, 5, 6. So that's already not good. Okay, so now there's 3 left. Now I leave the outbreak. Go 120 meters away or more. KO might be impossible here. I'll have to keep that in mind. We're not impossible, but might be tough to get. There's the 3. Now we just catch those. 1, 2, 3. And observe the new spawns rolling in. After this guy decides to leave. Get out. No shiny. And we keep going. So as you can imagine, the reason that I'm doing this, which may seem a little bit repetitive for some people who are more used to me like flying around and stuff. Sorry, my phone is ringing. If you're used to me like flying around and stuff, this might look a little more repetitive, but think about the fact that every single time I do one of these, I get 7 new alpha Cricketots to look at. And think about how long it would take me to see 7 alpha Cricketots without this method. This is the most efficient way to get a shiny alpha, and you can control which ones you want. Once you find the outbreak, you decide, okay, I'm gonna sit on this outbreak and I'm gonna do it. Very efficient, very cool method. I'm really happy that I got to learn this shiny hunting method, because a lot of the other methods in the game didn't really appeal to me that much. Not this game, but in Pokemon as a franchise, there's a lot of shiny hunting methods I'm not super fond of, the more advanced ones I mean. This is one of those unintended methods that is just so interesting to me. Alright. I hit 3 only, and we'll see if it despawns 3 or 2. If 3 are despawned, there are 6 Pokemon left in the outbreak. Aye, any luck? Some luck. We got a shiny Spheal, and we're now doing permutations to try and get a shiny Alpha. We also got a shiny Kricketune, actually, in a mass outbreak. Let me remove this from the playlist because it has lyrics. I prefer songs to be instrumental when I'm streaming so I don't get distracted. So, how many do we have left? 1, 2. So far, so good. Does another one respawn here? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. I do still have the dude there that wants me to show him a Scyther. I've kept him hostage. I could show him one of my shiny alpha Scythers, but for some reason I just haven't really found the time to do it, you know? Like, I'm so busy, so he's just been on the island. So that was a 2 KO, not a 3. Which means I'm gonna do a ghost permutation now. I've already done this one before. 1, 2. Now, with only one Kricketot left, I leave the outbreak, go more than 120 units away. That will do it. And then when I come back, the game will think, okay, let me put back those 4 Cricketots that you're missing. 1, 2, 3, what? And then we get new spawns. We confuse the hell out of the game, and we win. No shiny. One day. One day you'll be free. That is a 9-7 outbreak, yes. Let me load the backup save because I have a 2KO done already. I can just do a bunch of ghost permutations on this. My partner's playing Silksong next to me. That boss that you're doing, that mini boss, is getting so many players that IGN is writing articles about how to beat it. Because people are getting stubborn and wanting to defeat it really early into the game, and then they get beat up by it. Do you think you get one day a Distortion Rare Shiny Alpha? That would be the crown jewel of my collection if I found that. I will spend a lot of time in Distortions to get the Distortion Shinies, so it's not impossible because I will get a lot of checks, but it is exceedingly rare, so there's a big chance that this never happens. Because if you think about it, there's about, what is it, like 0.8% or something chance for a Distortion Pokemon rare to be like an alpha instead. 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, depending on the region. It's gonna get messy, right? Like, you have to line up the shiny with the alpha at the same time. Very, very, very unlikely, unpermutable until one day someone makes a breakthrough and we find out you can permute fucking Distortion somehow. So, my answer, maybe. I get obscenely lucky. One, two, three. There we go. Now there's 2 left. And we fly off. I forgot to press the permutation button for some permutations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 down there. Yeah, okay. About to do this one as well. This is permutation number 9. How do permutations work in simple terms? In the simplest terms, if I repeat the same actions, I will never get a shiny, because I've already tried to do the same, like... The RNG doesn't change in this game, normally, so if I catch everything one by one in this outbreak, there is no shiny. I will not get it. Ever. So I change things to change the RNG of the second wave of Pokemon. That's the simplest way I can say it. And how is by doing multi-despawns. You multi-despawn something by either putting multiple of it in a battle, or advanced methods that only work on passive Pokemon, which is what I'm doing. Backup save. This backup save is after a 2 KO, so there's already 2 Pokemon removed from the outbreak. Which saves me a little bit of time from having to do that again. You can do it. Thank you, Cinderace from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I actually have a shiny Cinderace. I hatched it with a Masuda method. Let's see, catch 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. And I get out of here. Skedaddle. There's 3 left in the outbreak. As long as you leave when there is 1, 2, or 3 left in the outbreak, the game will try to spawn 4 of them, and then you get new spawns because it doesn't understand what to do. It tries to put back that 4th one that's missing. Can't do it. RNG is now different. Now the alphas. Oh, there was an extra one over the hill. Evolve your Pokemon, it said you can. No thank you. I'm good. I will absolutely not be evolving my Pokemon. Oops, I didn't load the backup save. So the Pokemon that I have in my party are Cherubi, which I'm not allowed to evolve because it's the challenge that I'm doing to try and get a Cherim without evolving anything. And then I have a Shiny Alpha Eevee, which if I evolve it, it becomes less rare, funnily enough. Well, kind of, maybe. Perhaps if... Not really, but... I like to think it's easier to get all of the evolved forms of Pokemon as alpha than it is to get the pre-evolution specifically. There's Sneasel, which I will be evolving, but not now. Because I found a second female shiny Sneasel in a distortion, but I will not be evolving it until the time is right and I get to collect footage of it, etc. for the video. What else is in my team? The other ones are evolved. Gumbo will not be evolving because Gumbo is the mascot. Gumbo is my lovable, shiny Spheal, who will absolutely not become an ugly, terrible Pokemon Celio when Spheal is perfect the way it is. Celio's okay. Mustaches are cute. But Spheal is perfect. I will absolutely not change my Pokemon away from Spheal into anything else. Gumbo's peak already, he does not need to change. Like, natural selection and evolution have culminated in this peak life form right here. It doesn't need to evolve. It is the top of the chain. It is the best thing ever. The iPom just interrupting. What is he doing, man? 1, 2, 3. Catch a few more. 4. 5. Okay, now I leave. And so this is the funny thing about ghost permutations. I leave with 2 left in the outbreak, which is going to change the RNG. As I've explained, the game tries to put back 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are no 3 and 4, so the RNG is different. But now I come back, the RNG has shifted forward. I catch this guy. And I'm just gonna leave again. And now the RNG is different again. Because ghost permutations are silly like that. I leave and I come back and I leave and I come back and I leave and I come back and the game keeps getting tricked. As long as I'm catching something in between, I get different results. No shiny? How's the music volume, guys? Is it fine when the music is a little bit lower like this? I feel like it might have been kind of like equal to my voice earlier, which I'm not super fond of. I prefer the music to be a sort of background in my streams. This song is a bit quiet, so it might be even lower than usual, but yeah. Especially with Braviary doing all of these noises with the wind. Now we catch 4. 4. I come back and there's only 3 left. The RNG has been changed once. Oops. Touch this. Excellent. Now I leave again. The RNG will change a second time. Hello, welcome to the stream. Is it pronounced Senan? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name or if I'm doing it right, but welcome to the stream. And now we catch 2, and we're gonna get the different set of alphas coming in. No shiny. You love the series? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We are on a little bit of a pause from the Cherim checking because we found an outbreak that has alpha Cricketots. So I am trying to manipulate the game into spawning a shiny. Is this how permutations work for skittish Pokemon? One time I ever tried this method was for Hisuian Zorua. Zorua is not skittish. Oh yeah, that's what you mean. You tried on Zorua, which is not skittish. So on a skittish Pokemon, the way that you do this method, this is the, if you want to check on my channel, because you are on YouTube right now, my oldest YouTube short explains the method. The oldest YouTube short that I have on the channel is about how to permute Eevee, which is a skittish Pokemon. But basically, you throw berries at the Pokemon from a bush or from a hiding place, like a smoke bomb. And then you teleport away before the Pokemon has a chance to calm down. So you spook them, they start running away. You get multiple of them to start running away like this. And then, after you've done that, you can teleport away, and it will despawn all of the spooked Pokemon at the exact same time, which is the same as if you were multi-battling. You might try permutations? That would be very nice, yeah. See if you get a second horde of alphas. Paris would be super easy to do it as well. If you get alphas on your second wave, Joe, Paris is aggressive, so you literally just have to battle them. You don't have to do the advanced, like, berry throwing stuff that I'm doing. You could just hop right into it. Hey, Mikia, welcome to the stream. You're only on your first playthrough, like 37 hours in. Any tips to catch Abra without Jet Ball? I mean, Jet Balls are kind of made for Abra and other Pokemon, but you could do something like Stealth Spray. In your crafting menu here, you can make this item called a Stealth Spray, which makes all of your footsteps completely silent. So Abra will not be turning towards you to... because it will not hear your footsteps, so it will not turn towards you. However, if the Abra sees you, it will try and leave. So, if you combine a Stealth Spray with a Smoke Bomb, Smoke Bomb means Pokemon cannot see you unless you bump into them. And Stealth Spray makes you silent. You can be heard in a Smoke Bomb, but you can't be heard if you have a Stealth Spray. So if you combine the two of them, you are completely immune to being detected. But yeah, the easiest way would be to craft a Wing Ball. It's not that difficult to make. You just need to farm some Sky Tumblestones, and then you'll be able to catch the Abra. Let's see. So this is after a 2 KO, right? Where was I? Catch 4. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm looking at this right now. This is what I'm looking at. This is a permutation tracker. It's on a website called Rotom Labs, which has all the permutations you can do on the website. You need to enter the number of Pokemon in the outbreak, and it gives you a list of permutations. I'm currently doing permutation 14. You can't see the numbers, but I'm doing this permutation, the one that's blinking right now. Catch 3 and 4. There's only 3 left in the outbreak. And now I do what's called a ghost permutation. I leave, come back, and the RNG will be different. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what that means. But I've already done that one. So I'm doing the one below that. Catch 2, and then leave again. Catch 2. 1, 2, and leave again. Change the RNG one last time. Went a bit too far. Angered the Staravia by accident. Now we get the alphas. There we go. That should be all of them. No shiny. Any other hunts you have planned once you get shiny Cherim? Yes, I will be missing a few shiny alpha Pokemon from the static spawns. I'm missing Snorlax, Luxio, Golbat, and Rapidash. I will most likely be hunting for Snorlax, passing through the Luxio, seeing which one shines first. Then I will be hunting for Rapidash, and then I will soft reset for Golbat once I am ready. Because Golbat is going to be quite far away from everyone else. So I'm going to do a soft reset hunt where, in this game, if you don't know, massive mass outbreaks can replace a alpha Pokemon spawn, which then puts the alpha back when you reload your game after the MMO ended. So let me try and find an example. Yeah, perfect. This. See how there's an alpha here? It's Luxio. Luxio normally spawns right there as an alpha. This outbreak here removes Luxio from its radius. Luxio will not spawn because this outbreak is here. If I fully clear this outbreak, make all of the Pokemon disappear from that outbreak, and then wait for the timer to end, so the rain stops, you can then save, close your game, open your game again, and the Luxio will pop up. But the thing is, every time you open your game, the Luxio that pops up is a different one, because the game generates Luxio in as you load your save file. So you can actually soft reset to get the shiny. This works on Luxio. This works on... I think it works on Staravia when there is an outbreak here. So you could soft reset for the Staravia, I believe. It works for the Golbat over there. You can see it's clearly in the radius. It works for the Floatzel here, because that removes the Alpha Floatzel. I think that's it for this map. Oh, it works for the Alakazam. This removes the Alakazam right here. So there's a bunch of spots, and you can do this on other maps as well. There's a bunch of spots where the static alpha Pokemon get removed by MMOs. If you clear them, save at the end of the MMO when the rain is over, and then boot your game back up, you get a different alpha spawning in. Because that would be a cool one to get before ZA comes out. I have too many of them. Entirely too many Alakazams, I'm afraid. I have 5 shiny alpha Alakazams. 4. I'm not very good at this whole permute and talk at the same time thing. Much respect to the Miss L for doing it much better than me. Oops. Okay, and now this is going to be what I call the tedious step. Tedious step is the ghost permutation with the most amount of leaving at 3. So you do the outbreak until only 3 are left. You leave, you come back, you catch 1, you leave, you come back, you catch 1, you leave, you come back, you catch 1. So that's why I call it the tedious step, because it's just a lot. It's a lot of leaving. Second time. Skill issue. Fair. It is a skill you have honed for many years. I admit. You are stronger than I when it comes to streaming and doing permutations at the same time. Good on you. You cannot rage bait me. I legitimately admire what you do. The song is so goofy. I love it. Okay, now the alphas. Don't look at me. Don't perceive me. Oh! I'm being perceived. No, they're all angry. There's still one spawn I need to get. So ridiculous. That take less than 4 globs to get the alpha? Are they this pathetic? Where's the other one? I guess it must have been roared away. I would have heard the sparkles if it was shiny. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, they get stunned in 3. I never knew this. I thought it was always 4 for alphas. Oh, thank you, Miss L. Thank you so much. Sir, they are baby. That is very nice of you to say. And they are babies, so they get stunned in 3, even though they're alpha Pokemon. I thought it was hard-coded to be 4 globs for an alpha always. Alright, now we can load the normal save, because if you look at the outbreaks here, which maybe I should move the table a little bit to the side. Oh, but it's cropped. God damn it. Hold on. How do I extend this? I'm not sure. Let's put it back. I've not done the early steps. I jumped straight into the 2 KOs, as you can see, because I had a backup save for them. We're gonna now do this ghost permutation step thingy for the start of the outbreak. From the top, you. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Then I leave. And that should be step number 2 complete. Do you think the Hisuian starters final evolutions need 5? So an alpha Hisuian Samurott is 5 globs, and then this little baby creature here is 3. Interesting. The shiny alpha you want to get before ZA is Heracross. Yeah, Mega Heracross. Yeah, absolutely. Bonk. That guy snuck up on me. Didn't see him spawning in. You got a shiny Celio, that's your second one now? Well, you can make that one into a Walrein. Congrats. Congration. You darn it. How many do I need to catch? 1, 2. Need to get to 7. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Excellent. Another permutation in the bag. That would be number 15. Which means we are almost halfway to odds. It's 32 permutations for odds when we have 7 in the second wave, which we do. 7 alphas. No shiny. Okay. Next up is going to be catching 6. I need to catch up on Ghost Trick. If you're having your continuation very soon for that. Need to catch up on the Ghost Trick playthrough. Hope I get it soon. Thank you, Colmare. Should be it. Oh. Please despawn. Are we good? Oh, there's one more. That ball went flying. Okay, 3 left. Now I leave. Thanks. I will pass, thank you. I have no needs for another shiny Shinx. I'll let Blue Vector get all of those. Spectacular way to miss the same Pokemon twice. Got it. I play with no UI and then hit the floor with the Pokeball and wonder why it goes to shit. Let's see. Catch 7 again. Until there's only 2 left. One more, 2 more. Good. There's 2 left. Now I just go a good distance away from the outbreak, come back, catch 1, and then do the same thing. Is that Munchlax? Second wave or no second wave? We are now pausing the permutations to bring you more permutations. No second wave. That is plenty of distance away. So catch 1 and then leave again. There we go. It is permutation 17 in the bag. I got griefed by this tree. Spleefed even. Dropped me straight down. And now for the alphas. No shiny. Catch 6. 1. 6. It broke out. There's 6. Now I leave, come back, catch 1. Leave, come back, catch 2. can't believe Legends EA is like so close to releasing now. Doesn't feel like it is. The marketing for the game is ramping up, but it doesn't feel like ZA is just around the corner. We don't know that much about the game. Exciting, honestly. I hope the game is okay on Switch 1, because I will be getting it on Switch 1 initially. Because it doesn't seem like there's going to be a Switch 2 that's ZA themed or whatever. Hey, we got it! Let's go! On permutation number 18. Shiny Alpha Kricketot. I have to get rid of the other ones, otherwise it is going to get roared away. That's close. Oh, the water made me uncrouch, that's why. Permutation number 18 is when we get it. Very cool. Let's get Gumbo on the case. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big bug. And just like that, Permutations gets me another shiny alpha. Impeccable. Thank you very much for the outbreak. That took like what, an hour? Pretty good. Pretty good. And now we can go home and continue the Cherrim stream, guys. It was just a little break. Little break from the routine, you know. Quick pit stop to get a shiny Alpha Kricketot. And let's not forget about this field that we got earlier. Permutation number 18. Very cool. Oop. Welcome back, Tree Counter. Let me write down in my notes that I got this shiny alpha. Plus shiny alpha Kricketot. It is male. It took 18 computations. And we also got a Kricketune earlier in the stream that I didn't write down, so there we go. That is a nice Shalfa. Let's go have a look at it, guys. What do we think the nature is? Do we have any nature guesses for this shiny alpha? What do we think the Kricketot is? Lax, timid, rash, okay, calm, okay. My usual guess is jolly. Adamant for Colmare. Modest for Jay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so the Spheal. Let's start by putting the Spheal in the box. That is another shiny box complete. I've already prepared a new box before the stream. And here is our Kricketot. I'll put it in the team for now. Let's have a look at it. Here's our big Kricketot. Big bug. Pretty funny looking fellow. As for the nature, it is jolly! It's mine! That's my guess. A Jolly Kricketot. Let's go! A Jolly Male Kricketot on permutation number 18. As soon as the Miss L's watchful eye turns away from the stream, the shiny alphas start rolling. I wonder if Miss L's permutation luck permeates through the screen. And by luck, I mean unluck. He is a jolly little guy. I forgot I named the Starly Bald in capital letters. 18 permutations. Permutation number 18. Also, it was... I did them out of order. This could have been permutation 5 if I just started the list from the top. Because I started by doing all of the 2 KO ghost permutations. This was on a regular ghost perm. Who? The Miss L. Someone in the Twitch chat right now. The Miss L is a different Pokemon Legends Arceus content creator who's known for doing a lot of these permutation hunts like I was doing. The difference between male and female Starly is baldness, indeed. Love that short, thank you. Bald! Bald! Point at the bird. So Kricketot also has a gender difference. Let's have a look in the Pokedex. Here we go. Where is Kricketot? There it is. So we get to put this as a shiny alpha, but the gender difference is that the back of its collar is bigger on females. And that's it. It's a pretty subtle change, but it looks like it has a bigger collar. It looks more like a symbol. Interesting. And that is another shiny alpha that we add to the dex. Wonderful. The Starly is my dad. Bald. Starly is the spirit animal of a lot of fathers out there. Shout out to balds, like John Stone. Okay. Well, let's save. First of all, that would be nice to do after getting the shiny alpha. And let's continue on our hunt for Cherrim. Thank you for standing by while I quickly went and gathered a shiny alpha. No biggie. Remove that marker over there. Acting. I also thought it would be the antennae. Yamper. Also, welcome to the stream, Yamper. I also thought it would be the antennae. I thought the antenna would be bigger on the male. Because usually the gender differences in Pokemon are that the male form has like bigger horns, bigger antenna, bigger like whatever sort of like prominent body part there is on the Pokemon just gets scaled up a little bit. But it looks like this one, the female, has the larger collar. Same way that Ursaring has the larger or like longer hair around the shoulders on the female, not on the male. Quite interesting. Bigger mustache? Isn't that for Kricketune, though? For Kricketune, not for Kricketot, because Kricketot does not yet have a prominent mustache. He's got a receding hairline, nothing wrong with that. And that is correct. There is nothing wrong with having a receding hairline. Qwilfish Outbreak. You can have a receding hairline and still be beautiful and have beautiful hair. It's important to remember that. And if you don't like the receding hairline, there is nothing wrong with going bald either. Bald can be sexy if you want to be. Yep. Something fishy is going on here. What is happening? Yamper. Oh, Qwilfish. That's the fishy outbreak, yes. I have not seen a shiny Qwilfish in the Fieldlands in a long time. The last one I saw, I believe, was the shiny alpha that I got. Random shiny alpha Qwilfish. Cherubi. Sadly, you cannot be bald and have beautiful hairs. Correct. You have to choose. Beautiful hair or beautiful skull. No shiny Qwilfish. Bald with an impressive mustache. Braum from League of Legends. Half of his personality is the impressive mustache. The other half is pure, unfaltering faith in mankind and kindness and good of his heart. Braum is the embodiment of what League of Legends players should strive to become. Strong, but kind. Small detour to Psyduck Land. No shiny Psyduck though. I got a lot of shiny Psyducks recently. Like when I'm editing the shorts, it makes me realize like, oh damn, what's after this clip? Oh, it's another Psyduck. And then after that, oh, it's another Psyduck. Okay. Looks like I'm getting a lot of Psyducks recently. +2. We got a show here. So as a reminder, the reason that I am going all the way out to Ramanas Island is specifically for these Graveler. These Graveler right here. Where is it? Here. I have seen 544 of them leaping out of ore deposits. I would like to catch a shiny Graveler from an ore deposit before this is all over. So, for now, I'm continuing to the island until I get a shiny Graveler from the island. Once I do, I will no longer continue to the island, which means the runs will be shorter, which means I can check more trees per hour. But I will no longer be seeing potentially shiny Alpha Infernape. I'm okay with that, you know? I have 7 of them. I'm okay with that. For some reason, I do not find it upsetting that I'm not going to be getting any more of those shiny Alpha Infernapes once I'm done with the Island Traveler. checked like 1,500 trees for a shiny Burmy and still nothing. That is unlucky, yeah. Assuming a shiny charm, perfect deck sentry for Burmy, you're looking at 1 in 585. So it is quite unlucky to still not have it. You got a decent amount, about 110 Gravelers. That's decent, yeah. Or deposits specifically. Like, if you're not specifically aiming for them, it's a pretty good amount to have, honestly. When I'm looking at here, I can see the Cherubi and Cherrim leaping out of trees. I have a shiny Cherubi from a tree after like 400 and something, like 400. I think it was around 420. Not exactly 420, but around that. And for Cherrim, I have seen 176 total, like, overall. In this quest, I have seen 88. I perfected Cherrim's entry somewhere between, like, seeing 70 plus of them and then, starting the quest. Like, I might have seen around 100 Cherrim, while I have the best possible odds to find a shiny. So a fifth of the way, maybe a sixth. It will take a really long time to get there. Don't even know what shiny Burmy looks like. Oh, it's pretty shit, honestly. Here, look. Let me show you. Before, up here somewhere. There it is. This is the shiny version. This is the normal version. Because the Pokemon is covering itself with leaves from the ground or from the trees, the leaves actually don't change. It's the bug underneath them that changes color. So with all of the Burmy forms, it doesn't actually change much. You're at 40,000 encounters for Frillish in black and white. Ooh! Oh my goodness. I was talking earlier about the hunt that I did for Yamask and Sandile, which took me 25,000 encounters to find a Yamask. And I was like, damn, that was really difficult. That was a lot of encounters for a Yamask, which I love Yamask. I'm really happy with the shiny, but like, oh my god, 25,000. But 40k, 40,000 encounters is insane. Okay, we've successfully navigated around the Alpha Wormhole. Fine. Big worm. That is a worm with a Y. Not a worm with a... With... What letter is it usually? Is it an I? Is it a... Nope. How do English? Starly? I'm good on Starly, actually. I'm done with Starly. Just realized. Oh, there is a second wave. I guess if I get a shiny alpha from that, I can evolve it all the way to Staraptor to get a male Staraptor. Chances are extremely slim, but I do have kind of goated luck with the Starly line, so might as well give it a shot. If it's any kind of alphas, I can get a shiny alpha male from it. I'm not permuting, by the way. I just want to see what's in this. It is alphas. Okay. I think that's it. Did I catch 3 or 2? But we do have a second wave of alphas here, but I don't have an interest in permuting for this. Because the only thing I could get out of it is a 50-50 for a useful shiny alpha. I already have the entire line as females, and 2/3 of the line as males. Plus the possibilities of getting a random shiny alpha of the Starly line are generally pretty high. That Pokemon is everywhere. Alravia and Starly. What's your favorite shiny that you have? It's torn between 3 shinies, which are all in my party. There's shiny Sneasel, which is the first one that I have, but I got a second one, which that kind of wasn't meant to happen. This is supposed to be super rare. But I love this shiny just as for the colors and the Pokemon, and I love Sneasel and shiny Sneasel in general. Then there's Gumbo. Gumbo is possibly the GOAT. Just an incredible Pokemon, a friend, a pillow, a confidant, you know, everything you would wish for in a Pokemon. This is the best. And then there's this shiny Alpha Eevee that I have, which is really cute and really rare. Really rare. Miss L, who is in the Twitch side of the stream right now, has tried permuting for a shiny Alpha Eevee for 3 months. And so for 3 months, the stream consisted exclusively of trying to find it, and at the end of those 3 months, she had reached a 23% chance of having found the shiny Alpha. She did not get it. So this is a very, very rare Pokemon in this game specifically. So I like it for its rarity, but I prefer these 2 Pokemon for who they are and like their color schemes and stuff. Spheal is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and so is Sneasel. And I like pink shinies. I think they're pretty cool. So those are my top 3. Gumbo is probably number 1, I would say. They're all very cute. Hi, Gumbo. What a friend. You only have 2 shiny alphas and both were random? That's really cool. Fully random, like none of them are from the static alpha spawns. They're just Pokemon that were kind of like out in the wild. That's really cool. Magikarp. I'm okay, I'll pass. Got Arceus? Yeah, I finished the game. I can't say I 100%ed the game because I still have missions that I need to do. Where's the map? There's the map. Missions and requests. I've done all of the mainline missions, including Arceus. But I have not done all of the requests. Still a bunch of stuff I need to do in the requests. Do you think a Magikarp was? If you got Magikarp from this location here, right there, there's Magikarp that spawned down there. One of them is an alpha all the time. It's a static alpha location. So this little guy down there is a static alpha Magikarp. I don't believe there are any other alpha Magikarps on the map that are guaranteed. On any map. This is the spot for it. I think it was the static one then. You were not hunting it, but it is a Shalfa, so you took it. Yeah, you know, found a Shalfa, left it. Don't care. Yeah, of course you took it. It's a really cool Pokemon. If you wanted to, you could turn it into a Gyarados too. There is a Gyarados that you could get the shiny alpha from. Multiple, in fact. There's Lake Verity. In Lake Verity over here, you can get a static alpha Gyarados. There's also a static alpha Gyarados in the coastlands near the sort of clawed hand rock formation. So you have multiple ways to get a shiny alpha Gyarados if you wanted to, but you could also keep the Magikarp as is, and yeah, you have options. Do what you want with it. Okay, this is the big 3,000, guys. We're gonna reach the milestone. I thought we would reach it in the first hour of stream, and then I ended up finding these Kricketots. Here we go. Tree check number 3,000. Is that shiny? It is not. We haven't seen a Cherrim yet today. No shades. 3,000. Yo, welcome to the stream, Emperor. I'm doing good, thank you. We got a shiny alpha earlier. So doing pretty good. We did permutations to find a shiny alpha Kricketot. We have not found a Cherrim yet, though, after nearly 3 hours of stream, most of it being spent on the Kricketot outbreak. But I did spend, like, at least an hour and a half flying to the trees without finding any Cherrim. That's the nature of it. It can take a long time. Gotta go, sadly? Okay. That was pretty quick. Thank you for passing by. Alpha? That's just a big Scyther. It's really big. I wonder if the next Combi that I find as a shiny will be female again. Because that would be 3 in a row, which would be pretty nuts in terms of odds. 1 in 8, 1 in 8, 1 in 8. We did reach 3K. 3002 now. Mikia, thank you for redeeming Do the Drifloon race. Let's go ahead and do a race on the next attempt. I will finish these Gravelers here. No Graveler. No Graveler, no Graveler. And this one, we gotta shake. Whoa. What was my speed there? Hello? What just happened? I just glided really fast. Like I bounced off of a ledge or something. Use speed deck. If we redeem Drifloon Race, can we pick the area? I'm doing Drifloon Races in the Fieldlands, because I am trying to get Fieldlands shinies here. So, it will be done in the Fieldlands. Hydration check, thank you Kona, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Okay, let's do the Drifloon Race. At Mikia's behest. You. I'm gonna save before, because you could get some surprises doing this, honestly. Okay. Drifloon Race. We got 30 balloons to pop. Let's see if I can get them all. Begin! And this is done on a brand new map, so we could find shiny Pokemon in the middle of this. Okay, doing good. I tripped up on that last time, but now I'm prepared. Whoop. Took a little safety detour there. There's a shaking tree here. I will not be baited. We gotta keep moving. It's looking like no shiny on this race, but we get all of the balloons with 1 second to spare. Perfect run. And we get 2 bags of Stardust. Thank you, Mikia, for the redeem. And now let's get back to the trees. Those 2 bags of Stardust should be for you. You redeem them, and then I give you the mushrooms or the Stardust or whatever I get given for the race. A little bit of payback. Insane rewards. I know, right? So good. I mean, to be fair, this guy set up a race for me. I popped all of the balloons that he set up, which destroys them, and then he paid me $2,000. I paid 0 for the price of entry. I destroyed his entire course, and then he paid me. I think it's a pretty good deal. fair that you are just doing them in the fields for now. You were just curious. Yeah. No worries. Definitely worth it then? Yeah. I would like to get a Cherim before the stream ends. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, doing a quest for shiny Cherim and then not finding a Cherim? Boo. Lame. Anything cool today? Stopping by quickly while on break? Yeah, we did find something pretty cool. We found a shiny alpha. Ooh, hold on. What's in the tree? Please, Cherim. No, Cherubi. We found a shiny alpha that we permuted for, and it was a Kricketot. A little Kricketot. I found an outbreak that had 2 waves, with alpha Kricketots in the second one. So it took 18 permutations, so under odds. And we managed to get away with a male shiny alpha Kricketot. On the same run, there was a shiny Spheal. I found a shiny Kricketune at a mass outbreak, and that's about it. So far, no Cherim. Few Cherubi, but the trees are not even shaking that much. How many perms to get to odds? 32. When you have 7 alpha Pokemon in the second wave, it takes 32. So 18 was under odds by a pretty good amount. Even funnier is that this was permutation number 5 in the list. If I had just done them in order, I would have been done really early with this thing. But I started by doing a bunch of 2KO stuff instead of the regular just catch everything. So this little guy could have been very early on in the list, but we took a small detour, ended up finding him under odds anyway. Change the markings. That is a alpha shiny second wave. I use my markings to determine how I found a certain Pokemon because it lets me quickly remember their story. For example, this Starly, you can see it is a alpha from the arrow pointing up being red. It is a shiny, of course, from the star. And then the blue diamond means that it was from a wave 1 of an outbreak, which is either a mass outbreak or the first wave of an MMO. And then the red diamond is for a wave 2. So that way it lets me sort through some of my Pokemon. All of this is static spawns with the blue square. And this is a random Alpha Shinx. I use the blue circle for... I guess I should maybe use the red square for static and blue square for random. Because then I could free up the circle for other things like distortions or things like that. Because I have red circle for distortions, but it doesn't make sense that red circle is distortion and blue circle is random. Those two are not related. I don't know. I'm just trying to make up my code for how these things work. But yeah, I hope everything is going okay on your end, Kona. And good luck with work. Have a good rest of your day. Gastrodon outbreak. Have I perfected Gastrodon yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I did the moves on it. Did I? I did. Okay. In that case, let's catch them. Hey, buds. No. No, they get angry so fast. And they don't stay in the ball. Lovely. I love Gastrodon's cry. I love the sounds they make, they're so funny. Oh. Run that out. That's going to be it for the outbreak. This one. There's more still. This might be it, however. One. Oh my god, no, he keeps going. That is 15 Gastrodons. There's so many Gastrodons. And now that's it. Goodness gracious. A full outbreak of 15 Gastrodons. The number of Pokemon in outbreaks can vary. So in mass outbreaks, it can be between 11 Pokemon and 15. So you can get quite a lot of variance. It also changes how many permutations you can do in a mass outbreak. If you decide to do permutations on a mass outbreak, which is not recommended. But you don't have any other options for certain species of Pokemon, like Eevee. Well, Eevee you could do distortions, but that's so out of your control, there's really not much else for shiny alpha hunting. And we caught 12 of them with 3 left in the outbreak, that is 15 Gastrodon. I get paid less than $6,000, but it cost $800 to throw 1 sticky glob, so that was not worth it. Dear Twitch viewers, we will be getting ads in 40 seconds. I am sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna try and get this run done as quickly as possible, and then we will be having ads. On the YouTube side, however, you are ad-free. Because the channel is not monetized. You got a shiny Luxray, nice, first shiny of the day. Congratulations. The big kitty. The big Psyduck down there. I really want to get a shiny Alpha Psyduck eventually. I'll probably get it when I get to the Mirelands. But oh my god, I won't want it. It's gonna be so funny to get a shiny Alpha Psyduck. How'd you get the crafting recipe for Sticky Globs? You buy it from the crafting shop. If I remember correctly. You buy it from the guy that teaches you crafting. When you go to the village, there's a crafting bench near the headquarters. That guy will sell you the recipe. But the recipe is really inconvenient, so I just buy the globs for $800. Because the recipe includes a plant that you almost never pick up. Called the Castor Fern. Nah. Keep falling in that tree. Normal Psyduck. Normal Baneri. No shakes. These trees, they will never get me a Cherim again. It is a conspiracy. Hello, Starly. Don't look too close. Have to go now. Bye. You'll make it to your next stream, though. Thank you very much. Thank you for being around and watching the stream and chatting. Appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully we won't need sticky gloves in ZA, lol. Yeah, probably. I think the thing with sticky globs is that they kind of like allow you to skip battling, but the battling in ZA looks to be a good bit faster than the battling in Legends Arceus, so they probably don't let you skip it. I don't think the sticky gloves will be a thing because they want you to use your Pokemon in the overworld and just like smack and stun the Pokemon in the wild. In a way, your Pokemon is the sticky glob. If that makes sense. That's kind of how I'm seeing it, at least. That because it doesn't look like you can actually KO and fail a Pokemon in ZA. You just bash it until it gets stars above its head. They don't disappear, you know? So I'm assuming that your Pokemon and its damaging moves are the sticky glob. You just go and bash a bunch of Pokemon over the head, and it should be quicker than PLA for getting into battle because you can use your moves on a Pokemon before starting anything. Look over here. No shiny. There's a chance they will disappear if that ball doesn't catch. Right. Oh, so like, if you reduce their health to 0, and you miss the catch, then that Pokemon could just disappear. It's like giving you one more chance, basically. Interesting. That is how that could work. Yeah, I could see it working that way. It'd be like the raids in Swoosh. Yeah. But the raids in Swoosh have a 100% catch rate, and I don't think the Pokemon Company will let you have a 100% catch rate just because you defeated a Pokemon. So, in a sense, yes, like the raids in Swoosh. Actually, you're right. I was thinking of Dynamax Adventures, which is a 100% catch rate. The raids are not. If you miss that throw, and the Pokemon breaks out, then it immediately disappears forever. Makes sense, makes sense. Oi! Nice! We get a shiny Machoke. I like these guys, they're very polite. Hello. Hey man. You wanna flex? Oh, nice. Back muscles. Get some distance. Okay, good angle. Yeah, looking good next to the alpha. Trying to look big. Yeah, guys. That's pretty good. That's a good Machoke right there. I think I'll keep it. You wanna turn around for a sec? Let me just get that. Hold on. Could you... That's jumping. Turn around. Okay, he's a little slow. It's okay, we'll teach him. Shiny man. Man. I'm just imagining the man standing emoji. Just like, that's a guy. I just caught a guy. Oh, shiny Happiny. That is rare. That is really rare. I squinted at it. I was like, I don't know if that's shiny. It is. That's 2 shinies on the cliffs. That runs away pretty easily, so I'm going to be catching it in a Gigaton. Wow. That's really good. And of course this one, the one that I actually want to be shiny, isn't. Oh, we get a distortion. Wow. No. Over there? No, that's gonna take 45 minutes to spawn. Oh no, that's gonna take 45 minutes. Sorry guys, we'll see you tomorrow, yeah? When the distortion actually begins. We're gonna have to spend so long on the map now. Okay. Well, we're doing a full tour of the map now, I guess. We can take our sweetest time here. We got all the time in the world. That distortion is going to wait for us. That, oh my god, another one. Okay, this is the run. This is actually the run. Shiny Wurmple. No. Don't break out, please. Thank you. What the hell? I am on a roll. Let's keep going. Let's get more. Come on. Three in one run? Yeah. 3 in 1 area. I'm not even done. I can still continue to check a lot of things. I'm gonna say, where's Parasect? I haven't even checked all the shiny alphas yet. We could be getting something real good. There we go. Shiny Weasel. We keep going. We keep going. This is the run. I'm telling you. What is happening? You are witnessing peak. You're gonna use up all your luck before the distortion starts. I got plenty of luck to go around. Don't worry about me. Space-time distortions take more time to form if you are far away from the distortion the moment that it spawns. So this distortion appeared on the other end of the map, so it's not even halfway done yet. It takes a very long time to start. Alright. Snorlax and Luxio, this is your time to do the funniest thing. Come on. I want that Luxio to be shiny, please. I need that shiny. It would be so fun to get it now. It is not shiny. Damn. Ooh. Welcome back, Vicky. You missed 4 shinies in the past 2 minutes. I'm not kidding. They don't always take 5-ish minutes to form, that's the thing. Distortions do not always take 5 minutes to form, because if you're close to them, when they appear, they form really quickly. What's in here? Magikarp? Not shiny. I am fishing now. I am really fishing for the shinies. Cerebi says it'll take 5 minutes, and it's wrong. Yeah, the minimum time a distortion can take to spawn is 1 minute. The maximum time, I'm not sure, because I'm not really sitting on purpose as far away as humanly possible from a distortion to waste my time. But it could be 5 minutes. I don't know. And the stupid weather can reset the timer. Oh, yeah, that's for, like, starting, like, getting a distortion to spawn. We're talking about the time it takes between when a distortion appears on the map and when it actually begins. And the timer for that is depending on how far away you were from it. What's attractive about Pokemon Legends Arceus to you? The past 2 minutes of gameplay. The fact that we got 4 shiny Pokemon, and that crazy things can happen like that, where we get a ton of shinies, we get some really interesting ones like the shiny alpha earlier in the stream. To me, that's peak. Okay, distortion is starting. Let's go. And now the opportunity to crown this run with a 5th shiny in a distortion. Or respawn the Alakazam to be shiny at the end. This is for all the marbles. Is... Yeah, it's about to begin. Okay. So slow. Like, there's a sliver left before it begins, and it's still gonna take a good 30 seconds. So long. Alright, here we go. We get 3 Sneasels to spawn in here, plus a bunch of waves of regular Pokemon. Sneasel number 1. Not shiny. Here's our first wave of Pokemon. Sneasel number 2 is over here. Not shiny. Sneasel number 3 is over here. Not shiny. It's always the same spots every time. Had 3 shinies in 10 seconds a month ago. Oh, damn. In an outbreak, I'm guessing? Like, double shiny in an outbreak and then getting another one later? That's insane. I've had a double shiny with 2 random wild spawns right next to one another. It's in my Switch clips somewhere. Really funny. Random spawns? Damn, okay. 3 shiny random spawns in 10 seconds. That's cool. That's really cool. On Thursday. No Sneasel for you either. Oh my gosh, shiny Sneasel, look over there! Definitely not mine. I'm gonna put this here to confuse people coming in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch it, guys. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it here. But don't sit down. The wild Pokemon don't sit down. You're ruining the bit. Stop. It's pretty funny that I can just send it in the middle of the wild Pokemon. Gotta go and eat. Good luck with your hunt. I hope you get at least 1 Cherrim today. I would like to get 1 Cherrim today as well. Thank you. Leave it. It's not pink enough. Yeah, I agree. I was looking away and you almost got me. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take the Sneasel, guys. Ursa, please step away from the Sneasel. that is it for the distortion and for the run. I think the only thing I haven't checked is maybe the Staravia and Rickatoon. There's a shaking tree here. Burmy question mark? Normal. No shiny. Okay. There's satchels right next to spawn. I should probably pick those up. Because I am connected to the internet. This is a real person's satchel that I'm just not giving back to them. I should be a good community member and pick it up. There we go. And this one. That is probably an NPC. Norm. Welcome back. Here is what you missed. Honestly, a really good spread of shinies for this run. We got a little bit of colors in there. I like it. What do we have? We have asexual flag, I think. What can we make with this? We can make asexual flag. We could make there's something with the green and yellow. What could we do? Cool looking shinies, yeah. Yeah, those are really cool. I'm pretty happy with that run. Let me just write that down. Joke plus Happiny plus Wurmple plus Breeze in one run. Damn. With no outbreaks either. That looks like I did an MMO, but I didn't. That's just an outbreak. Sorry, no outbreak. That's just wild spawns. I'd like to find one Cherim and then I'm gonna call stream. Or if I don't find the Cherim in the next 15 minutes, then I'm gonna call stream. Shiny! They show up real fast. Beautifly. They show up really fast. Another one, thank you. Waiter, waiter! Another shiny, please! Big monkey? Oh, the Ipom, yes. I still don't have Ipom perfected, so I'm missing out on potentially turning that into a pink one. Maybe that was a few rolls of the dice away from being it, you know? Those darn Ipom trees. Was that a shiny Beautifly? Yep. Yes, it was. Swiftly captured. We are shake. Hallelujah. Is it Cherim? Please be Cherim. Deliver me. Yes. We got a Cherim. After 3.5 hours of stream. Woo. Finally a Cherim, yeah. Number 89. See how long I've been doing these? We're not at 100 yet. If I don't get lucky with the Cherim, this will take months. ZA's coming out. I can't be doing this. I gotta be at the head of the research for PLZA. Need to figure out if we can permute in that game. Need to figure out if the shiny lock the alphas. Only 500 more to go for odds. Yeah. That hurts when you say it like that. 585 for odds. You highly doubt permutations will be a thing? Yeah, me too. I think it's a quirk of the way this game was programmed. Unless they are reusing chunks of code from PLA to construct PLCA, which... doubt. It's most likely not going to be a thing, because it will not have a similar structure of outbreaks and RNG and, like, static, or like a static RNG with advances. Most likely not going to be a thing. I'll take PLA's better than SV. Lukewarm take. Freezing take. Absolutely a common take. We go and check Luxio and Snorlax. If ZA was being made by ILCA, maybe I would see it. I don't want ILCA to touch another Pokemon game until they have written on the blackboard, I will not ruin Pokemon again, I will not ruin Pokemon again, I will not ruin Pokemon again. Is that a Shiny Shinx? Ah, crap. Was it? I didn't hear a Sparkle. Did I miss it somewhere? Let me check. Did you see this and think it was a shiny Shinx, maybe? Or was it above? I don't think I see any of the places I went over having a shiny Shinx. It was 100% that. Yeah, I don't blame you with the lighting, by the way. Like, compression of the stream plus the lighting, that is just a yellow blob in an orange-looking stream. I don't blame you at all. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the stream, guys. I'm going to call it here. On the Twitch side, stick around. I'm going to send us to raid a different person. And on the YouTube side, I will be leaving you here. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. We found a good amount of shiny Pokemon and a bad amount of Cherim. But the quality of the clips and the shiny Pokemon that we got, quite nice. I hope you've had a fun time, and I hope to see you again in the next one. YouTube, goodbye.